Us farm girls can be pretty hard to buy for. So I made a list of over 75 gift ideas for farm girls and equestrians. So whether you're here to come up with your Christmas list or you're just shopping for a farm girl, I got you. So the first category is for winter chores. Doing chores in the winter is not fun. It is freezing cold out and it's usually dark by the time you're getting your chores done. So this is a list of things that can make winter farm chores easier and more enjoyable. The first thing is a Carhartt jacket. I have a Carhartt jacket and I absolutely love it. It's so warm and it really just keeps me cozy while I'm doing my winter chores. The one that I have right now is really old, so I'm hoping to get a newer and thicker one for this winter. The next thing is muck boots. In winter, the ground isn't always covered in snow. The ground is usually just a big pit of mud. So muck boots can be a lifesaver this time of year. And along with that, there is snow boots for when it is snowy outside and you do not want a ton of snow falling in your boots. The next thing is a good warm hat. I cannot do chores in the winter without wearing a hat because our head is where most of our body heat is lost. So it's really important to wear a hat. It makes things so much easier. The next thing is farm gloves. Usually normal winter gloves don't really work for doing winter chores because they're really stiff and they're not as durable. Next is a pocket knife. These things have saved my life so many times. I use them all of the time to cut open bales and they're just so handy around the farm, especially in the winter for some reason. So I always like to have one on me or in the barn during the winter. The next thing is overalls, and I'm not talking about like the cute trendy overalls that people wear now. I'm talking about these ones. I know they're ugly, but they're a necessity in the winter. Next is a headlamp. These are so handy for doing chores in the dark, and some good thick wool socks. For me, it's my hands and my feet that freeze and go numb instantly. So hand warmers are also a really good idea too. And the last thing in this category is warm layering clothes to layer underneath all of your winter gear for when it's really cold outside. The next category is for harsh winter days. After we come back inside from chores, we are usually freezing, cold to the bone, just wanting to relax and warm up for a few minutes. So this is a list of things that can make that easier and just keep us cozy because I'm always freezing in the winter, like I can never be warm. First is a tumbler to put hot chocolate or tea in, and tumblers are nice because they can even be brought outside to the barn while you're doing your chores. This is Cheeto, by the way. He's been helping me. Haven't you? And going along with that, you could get your farm girl a mug and some tea bags or hot chocolate mix, and then a water bottle because it is still really important for us to stay hydrated in the winter. Next is a thick, warm, cozy blanket, or even a heated blanket. I feel like that would be so nice. I really want one. A cozy robe, some sweatshirts, a candle just to set the mood, or some fairy lights for your room, and chapstick. Chapstick is a lifesaver in the winter. I really like the one from the Spirited Horse Boutique because it's made specifically for farm girls and equestrians for in the winter. Next is chocolate or candy and a mini fridge to put that in. I have a mini fridge in my room and I absolutely love it. And the next category is for the horses. Hi. Okay, so the first thing on the list is horse treats. I get horse treats like every year for Christmas, and it is really nice because that means I don't need to restock for quite a long time. Next is halters. You can never have enough halters. Next is horse hats, like little crochet horse hats. I think they're so cute. The ones of the pictures I have up are from Style by Spike. I can link her channel in her shop below if you want to check her out. Next is a saddle bag. These are really nice just to put like on the horn of your saddle. You can put your phone in it while you're riding. I don't know about you guys, but my phone falls out of my pocket all the time when I'm riding my horses. So a saddle bag is a really good solution to that. Next is grooming supplies. Again, you can never have too many of those. Next is salt and mineral licks for the horses. That's very important for them. Next is hay nets. Hay nets break all the time and it's always nice to have more on hand. Next is a jolly ball, which is basically like a toy for horses. I got a couple for this girl when she was a baby and she didn't really like them. She never really played with them, but I feel like if they were to play with them, it would be so cute and they would have so much fun with it. She sticks to playing with buckets and stuff she's not supposed to get into. Next is Cowboy Magic Detangler, and it definitely lives up to its name. Like, it is magic in the horses' manes. Like, there will be terrible fairy knots in the horses, and then I'll use that and they'll be totally fine. Next is a new bridle or a bitless bridle. The one I use on Selena is from the Spirited Horse Boutique. I love that bridle and she responds to it really, really well. And it's also super pretty. Next is a new saddle. It's a good time to ask for one. Next is horse training books. Those are always really nice to read and just kind of learn other people's methods of horse training. Next is horse training courses. If you are shopping for someone, definitely ask her about what kind of course she wants, because There are so many different methods out there. Next is a pretty expensive one, but it's a necessity. A horse trailer and a truck to pull it. Why not? My sweet baby. Hey, Selena girl. You look so pretty there. Can I sit with you? Oh, sweet baby. Hey, baby girl. Okay, the next category is for the farm animals. So the first thing is a feed store gift card. There are so many things that I kind of need, but I cannot bring myself to buy. And I feel like I'm not the only one that procrastinates buying stuff. So a feed store gift card would be really good. The next thing, of course, is animal treats. And then animal halters or collars. Collars for goats or dogs. Halters for cows or any other animal. Farm animal brushes. I use dog brushes on the cows and like all of the animals. Feeding buckets or feeding pans. I feel like we're always running out of those. Hay feeders for the animals, nail trimmers for goats, dogs, or cats, toys for any of the animals. I've seen these giant brushes online where you can just put it up on the fence and the animals can rub up against this. I feel like the goats in America would love this. Gertie, what are you doing? Yeah, I just feel like all of the animals would love a brush like that. Next is livestock water tank heaters. I feel like the farm would not be able to function in the winter without these because the water needs to stay water and not turn into ice somehow. Next is chicken nesting boxes and then a farm planner. A planner is like so nice for whenever you have the vet over or you give an animal a vaccine. You want to be able to write that down and know when it happened. So a planner is a really good idea just to document all of that stuff on. And the last thing is how-to farming books. A book about goats or cows or really any animals or just farming in general. It's good to educate yourself on all that stuff. Gertie is loving this. Okay, the next category is farm girl fashion. So the first thing is cowboy boots. That one's pretty obvious. I get all of my boots from Boot Barn and they're pretty expensive, but they are so nice and they last me for years. I love all of my boots from there. Next is jewelry. Turquoise jewelry is like really popular right now in the Western world. An expensive belt to wear to rodeos or really just anywhere. And then there's Hey Dude shoes. These are really popular right now. They're good for when you want to wear something more casual. Next is bootcut or flare jeans. I live in these. I don't have any other kind of jeans. I personally prefer the flare jeans over the bootcut ones. A flannel jacket, Western graphic t-shirts, a leather purse or wallet, a cowboy hat. Next is Western caps or trucker hats. These are always really cute and they're nice for when your hair is kind of messy and you just want to put it up. Next is a Western phone case and claw clips. Again, they're just really nice to use to throw up your hair when you're outside or going anywhere. I love this cow. Everybody should have a Gertie. Okay, I got Moana here. So the next category is room decorations. The first thing is a horse painting. I think they're so pretty and I love having one on my wall. Next is a horse Christmas ornament, Western bedding. And for the younger farm girls, there's farm stuffed animals or the Schleck or Schleich. People pronounce it both ways. Horse toys. Those are super fun. I used to collect those. Next is a horse encyclopedia. I love having them around to look up horses when I need to and just to learn more about horses and the breeds. Next is a horse magazine subscription. I'm an AQHA member, which is the American Quarter Horse Association, and every month they send a horse magazine, and that's always really fun to look through. Next is a framed picture with you and your horse. And the last thing is farm or horse water bottle stickers. Hi, Maui. What you doing? Maui just needs to sit down. Maui, you gotta sit. I wish I taught this guy how to sit. Come over here. It's okay. You got it. You're such a baby. Ugh. He's such a big dog. Now that I'm buried in white fluff, let's go on to the last category. So the last category has like all of the best gifts. Like you cannot go wrong with these. They're a commitment, but they're great. So the first thing is chickens. The next thing is kittens, then a puppy, a bunny, a mini pig. We have Kunes and they are just the sweetest and the best. A goat, sheep, a donkey. I've been wanting a donkey for so long. I want a donkey so bad. An alpaca, a cow. Highlands are very popular right now. Our cow Gertie that I was sitting with before is a Highland cow. A horse, and a mini horse. So yeah, you can't go wrong with those. So I hope you found this video helpful and that you have a full Christmas wish list now, or that you know what to buy your farm girl. Please subscribe because the holiday season is coming up and I have some big plans. And I will see you all in the next one. This might get chaotic. America. No. He stole the bucket from me that you guys were set up on. You little stinker. Let me have the bucket. It's my bucket. No. No. They're crazy, aren't they? There's nothing in there. You're not gonna find anything. She appears to be aggravated at the bucket. Maggie just wants pets. Selena doesn't care. Mine. Thank you. Next is a... Oh my goodness, you got a little hair in my eye. Hi. Hey, Mo. I'm buried in dogs. Okay, Maui, how do I get you off of me? Is there a good way to do this? I think I'm stuck. There we go.